Good Wednesday to you, everyone. We did get 2 consecutive losses with Lazarus, but we're gonna hopefully dig into a more successful character for us so far in Azazel. We did get 2 days ago with Lazarus now. So what we're gonna be looking for with Azazel is... Actually, what are we gonna be looking for with Azazel? You can look for quite a lot, just because Azazel starts with one of the best tier effects in the game in Brimstone, and one of the best utility and defensive tools in the game in Flight. He is arguably the most beginner-friendly character in the game, even with the fact that he has only black hearts to start out with, just because he's going to completely steamroll his beginning floors with no issue at all. As you can see here, we are going to finish the... We're gonna finish the first floor here in 45 seconds. Now we're gonna go back and look for this item. Not interested in the shop. Typically, if you're in the late game, finishing the first floor with less than a minute on the clock actually lets you proceed towards a specific unlock, but we're not there quite yet. Anyone familiar with Isaac will know what I'm talking about, and will be very grateful that we are not in a position to do that yet. Because, boy, is it a nightmare. And boy, is this a start. We are basically guaranteed to get our Devil Deal next floor for a variety of reasons. I'm gonna go ahead and take this half-price curse room because yes, curse rooms are half price if you can fly. Because for some reason, even though it seems like Isaac does not actually have any verticality to it other than transitioning between floors, the game treats it as you not taking damage and that you can fly into the curse room but not out without touching the spikes, which is a little odd, but hey, not gonna complain about it. Now, something to note about Brimstone is that you don't want to tap fire it too quickly. You can see there as an example. If I let it go for a second and then immediately start charging it again, it'll stop the beam that I just let out. You want to let it completely finish before you actually continue. I'm not going to take marked, just because that sounds like a nightmare with this close range effect. Got plenty of bombs there. What marked does is it actually lets you place a cursor on your screen and move that around with your arrow keys instead of changing the direction you're currently firing. And it'll act as a reticle, and Isaac will continually fire towards that. Now, I don't want to do that because then I'd have to be circling around enemies as Azazel and also trying to re-aim our Brimstone, which is not desirable. Marked is typically not desirable. There are some situations where you would like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because we're likely not going to be losing that ready to pay anytime soon. So we can just pick up some red hearts we would otherwise not have any purpose for. Get a couple free coins out of it. The game is still absolutely glazing us with these soul hearts, which is quite wild. I'm gonna double check secret room here. No, wow. Let's go. Not there, because there's blockage on that wall. It's actually gonna be right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So if you recall, on the first run that we got, which would have been, what's that, last Friday? Yeah. we actually got a hold of Binge Eater, which I called the best item in the game, potentially. Now, the reason I said potentially is because of this item, R-Key. R-Key is a guaranteed win. It is the only guaranteed win in the game, other than items that will give you R-Key. We're going to take Pentagram. Not going to take Missing Page, I don't believe. Why not? Let's take it. We won't have any use for it, but who cares? We have R-Key. We can play as dangerously as we want, and I assure you this is going to be a double-length upload, and it is going to make up for the complete lack of success we've had with Lazarus. R-Key is one of the hardest carries you can get, and we're playing it on Azazel, who's already a carry character in my opinion. And we're getting extra speed. We are sitting pretty. So the reason that R-Key is so amazing and what R-Key actually does is that it restarts your run. Make you think, huh? Why is that good? Because it restarts your run and you keep all of your items. All of them. So you're basically guaranteeing yourself, doesn't matter how far you get in your previous run with R-Key, you're making sure that the next run you go to is going to be exponentially better, depending on how far you got in the previous, of course. Because you're going to be starting with all of those items. So theoretically here, we could go as far as we wanted, if this run is good, finish the run, and then start over and get 2 successful runs in one day. We don't want the shot speed as Zazel, and we're going to make some use of Petrified Poop. Alright, this will decide if we take any more pills.
Balls of steel.
Got 2 extra soul hearts out of Balls of Steel, my favorite pill. Today is the day, it seems. Today is really the day. Woo! 2020 is going to give us, as you can see there, times 0.8 damage multiplier. But we're going to be shooting 2 beams of brimstone at once. Our tears is going to go down a little bit, it looks like. Can't recall. I think it does. But our damage is actually going to be way up. You can see there, we're absolutely melting the hosts. So that's 2 quality 4 items in 3 floors. Absolutely amazing. Not going to get any use out of any of those. Well, I normally would be very pleased to take a car battery. I'm playing stupid, but again, it will not matter. Yeah, we're already immune to those. So we're definitely going to pay Peep back here for the last 2 days. He's going to get it, and he's going to like it, and he's going to deserve it. He's too stupid to even move when he's jumping right now, because we're concussing him repeatedly. And we will be very pleased with that. We'll be very pleased with the damage up, and very pleased with the HP up. The game is absolutely telling us something about our performance the last couple days, that apparently we really needed an R-Key this week. Struggling with the secret room. No, didn't think so. Okay, who cares? I say that, but if we didn't get the secret room last floor, we would not have gotten that R-Key. And of course, R-Key is everything. This will be the true test to the new mic setup, because those gleeful reactions will surely be putting a little bit of strain on that limiter I have. So we'll see if I have to do anything in editing. Hopefully not. I prefer not to have to re-render this probably 2-hour video multiple times. I'm going to be very pleased with BFS. You can see Tina from Bob's Burgers is here. Yay! That's one way to get the watch time up. 2-hour runs. Crazy, man. Swing and a miss, both places on the secret room. I don't know, this room is just kind of glowing like a CIA agent, so I thought to try it, but the game has to make me look stupid. Just like that. But again, we do not care. I'm fully relaxed. There's not a piece of tension in my body. The game loves us today. It doesn't matter how much stupid damage it throws at us and how much we reciprocate. The game loves us today. Don't let it fool you, okay? This is a show of absolute love. This is why we play Isaac. This makes those off days worth it. We'll take it, see if it's bad.
Something's wrong.
Nothing yet, but we can continue. I would like to see a general public's ruling on pills to see whether or not we want to take them at all, or whether or not they're interesting enough that they're worth their trouble. So I'll put up a poll for today in the community posts. So if you would, I would really appreciate if you would, you know, take a little bit out of your time today to go and look at that. Leave an opinion. And if you don't mind, like if you don't care about it in either direction, that'll be an option too, and we can just kind of leave it up to how I feel that day. Don't want to forget the item room here. As amazing as we're doing right now. I'd like to see some tears. Not that it matters. We don't need to be greedy. But I would like to see some tears, just to get our brimstone out a little bit earlier. Help us clear these rooms a little faster. Another potential location for the secret room, but the thing is, I'm not sure if those turrets count as obstructions, even though they're not against the wall. I can see it going either way. I'm going to literally check either way. Neither. Lovely. And it does feel great to have flight in this game, I assure you. Gonna take Brother Bobby since we have BFFs. It would otherwise be a little annoying, but I'm happy to bring him along for the ride and not really complain about it. Nothing left behind in the shop that we really want for 12 cents. Got a lot to look forward to today. Tons and tons of potential. Hopefully we can get access to our special friend that we had to miss out on last run. We definitely are going to take that, I think. Alright, we'll give the pills another chance. Still doing good for now. No fun. Nah. Check the curse room here. It was worth it. That is free entry, that's fine. speed feels great right now. Monstros going down super quick. Making me curious how quickly we're going to be able to get through Mom. Game is feeding us lots of bombs. Very useful in utility, of course. Don't remember if this room had an obstruction, but it did not. We get more coins. Gonna get the coach from Home Movies. Forget his name. Played by the same guy that played Bob Belcher. It's 2 Bob's Burgers references. Even if inadvertent. Perhaps Bob is blessing us on this day. Okay. I keep taking that stupid damage, and we're gonna keep being grateful for it. We're gonna say, thank you, can I have some more? It doesn't matter how much we take. Even if we were to get completely mollywopped with the stupid damage, it doesn't matter because we are going to defy the game and just start over. And apparently, it was not enough because here's Magic Mush. You can see here it is one of the few all stats up in the game. And we're going to be so immensely pleased to take that. See here, we're already seeing the, albeit slight, results from Magic Mush. And how quickly we're able to get through these rooms. Anything is welcome. Today is just a party, apparently. And we're getting all of our missed luck from the last 2 days, but all together. As a celebration of, hey, it's alright, champ. There's still a reason to play the game. I'll show you every single one of them at once. And our range with Brimstone right now is insane. I'm gonna take both of those. Could have potentially paid for that one with the red heart, but gives us the Guppy pickup, so we'll be fine. Guppy, of course, being one of the best transformation effects in the game. And that your tiers have a chance to spawn blue flies. So Guppy is, if you ever see anybody else playing this game or you play yourself, intensely, intensely desirable. Blue flies, of course, do double your damage. So they're always what you want. Even if your build is not coordinated towards that, it never, ever, ever hurts to have them. And if your build is great and you're like, you know, I'm not really going to benefit from that, you would still be wrong, because in a lot of cases you can speed through rooms quicker than the blue flies can. I'm going to get Book of Sin there. In a lot of cases you can get through rooms quicker than those flies can and actually still make use of stuff, even if they're otherwise going to outspeed you. So if your build is good enough, I mean, we just get around them and you can use them for something that your build will not help you with, like a major boss. Alright, see if the pills are still on a roll. No. So that'll be the end of the pills for this run, but that is fine. We appreciate them. Gonna spend all of this in the donation machine, even though we do have money equals power. We absolutely do not need it. Our donation machine did jam anyway, so not going to feel too guilty about not donating everything to it, because the game told us, no, it's fine, champ. Just keep that money. Just keep that money. And a rainbow poo there will heal us if we end up needing it, but you don't have any red heart containers to speak of, so. I would love to see Dark Foam. Specifically for that. We do have Mom's Pearl, I think is what the trinket is called. It's supposed to be giving us a higher chance to get soul hearts instead of red HP drops, but It appears it's on vacation, which I'm not going to complain about. I won't be greedy. I'll take the damage up. We'll be doing just fine without something else ludicrous. Game's playing with us. We'll throw it a bone and take some damage. Alright, mom time. She's gonna go down very quickly. It'll take us 3 brimstone beams to take mom down today. Take mom's coin purse. We didn't get balls of steel, so it's automatically worth it.
Balls of steel.
And we will leave those other 2 because Bills did lose their permission today. And this is the first appearance of Boss Rush, which I do believe we're going to try out today. So how Boss Rush works here, sorry, I'm kind of parsing which item I'm going to take. We get to take one of 4 items, and we will... We will deal with 15 waves of bosses. At the end of that, we will get a choice of another, possibly 2 to 4 items. One second here. Sorry about that. I do think we're going to go with Cancer. In part due to the soul hearts, but because we'd also like the damage reduction. Because we're not really hurting for tier effects. It's not really worth it to take a Play-Doh cookie. We're taking some stupid damage here, but again, like, the worst case scenario here is that we start losing boss rush and we realize we're going to die. And in that case, we use our key and we're just starting over again. There is no losing. It will be legitimately impossible for us to lose this run unless we take a ridiculously terrible throw item. It went straight into those rocks there, taking a ton of damage. Boss Rush is, in a lot of ways, a mid-run celebration of your build being broken most of the time. Sure, we'll take double keys one up. Maybe yelling at me for not using the Magician yet for the temporary homing, but quite honestly, I don't see the need for it at this time. We'll be plenty capable. We're still doing really good on health, more than halfway through here. Does not look like Boss Rush is going to have anything that can stand up to us at this point. Waiting at Aunt's front door with a loaded shotgun there. Gonna help Death meet himself real quick. Not a fan of this boss, but Infamy, I mean. He's not going to be an issue either. We'll see our first instance of the angels as bosses, but not for very long. Well, Steven kind of got lost there. Found a new floor variant. Got the nail for beating boss rush with Azazel. We're gonna get Rainbow Baby, which we will take because of BFFs. And we'll go ahead and move on. I will actually give these pills a try, now that I think about it. Shot speed up, tears down. Terrible. Paralysis doesn't matter. Yeah, that was a chunky tears down. But hey, we'll stomach it. It doesn't matter. So cancer is going to start showing benefits in rooms where we are having trouble now, because it's going to reduce our full hearts of damage to only half HP, but only after the first hit we take, if that makes sense. So the way it works is that our first hit, we're still going to take full hearts, but after that, if we continue to take damage in the same room, it's going to be reduced to half. Let's check the one below here and see before we try that. There's a little peek at a lump. Still my least favorite enemy in the game. Not going to get any use out of a battery here. That was pretty dumb. I figured that the brimstone would have killed all those spiders immediately, but those guys do not work the same way as other enemies that spawn stuff. They take a second of delay to actually spawn those spiders, probably because there's so many of them, and the game wants to have more emphasis on that animation. But because of that, they also don't have the potential for you to kill every single enemy that spawns as soon as it spawns, like you can with mulligans, the early floor fly spawner guys. Especially with stuff like brimstone, you can usually get all of theirs at once. We are killing Gurlings here as quickly as we're killing normal enemies. Getting low on HP, which we don't like, but again, we cannot lose. So we'd like to win this first run, but we're going to have 2 here. 1 equals power, giving us some great glaze. Gonna deal with Loki again. And yet again, this is us showing up our previous runs. More HP. Very happy with that. We'll move on. Hopefully we'll get a deal this next floor. I'd like to see something entertaining, but actually I don't think we can. I think if we get a devil deal this floor, all it's going to do is give us the opportunity to go see our special friend, which is meaning that we will probably be seeing our special friend. It looks like we do have 100% on this deal. So if we can keep this HP through the Mom's Heart boss, we will be guaranteed to see the special friend for the first time here. Which will help us get my special friend Judas. So this would truly be an amazing day if, before we even make use of our key, we get access to Judas, my favorite base game character. Believe that's going to be a Tears Up. Yep. You can kind of guess what a consolation prize is going to end up giving you. I'm going to play this Bomb Beggar because we're not making a lot of use out of our bombs. Don't want to get rid of money. Wow. Yes, please. So, Mama Mega is going to bomb every single room that we go into. Open all doors, all secret rooms. Likely kill Mom's heart for us. And also squash any possibility of us not getting to meet our special friend today. See, that's a good deal of damage. Didn't quite kill her like I anticipated, which is probably going to be due to boss armor. There's my least favorite enemy in the game up there. Gotta kill him to get through here. Who cares? Damage me as much as you want. There's our soul heart. Here's our access to our special friend. And our journey will now take us to Sheol. We're gonna get our normal Mom's Heart unlock. Got Cain, who is also one of the best characters in the game. Got the Begotten Baby. I'm honestly surprised here because it doesn't actually look like we're going to get a lot of use out of R-Key, which is hilarious. But if you look here, we've actually almost gotten all of the unlocks that we're capable of getting at this moment. So when we're done beating Satan here, spoiler alert, I don't know what we're going to even be able to get. We'll be able to get another Mom's Heart kill, yes. But other than that, we don't. I mean, we're kind of very ahead of the game right now, in a very literal sense. Sorry about that. I will take the balls of steel. Not that it's necessary at this point. Not much is. Funny as it is, I really don't think we would have been missing out if we actually missed the R-Key. We'll be getting another free Mom's Heart kill, but other than that... I will go ahead and use a Magician here. Again, not that I think it's necessary, but it'll make it a little bit quicker. It's another show of our power against Satan. And I'm hoping that it's going to give us the endgame chest rather than automatically ending the game for us so that we can make use of our key. And I'm not entirely sure. I think it always says that with Satan. Yeah, it does. So we'll go and check for our secret room here before we move into the second room. Lovely. No? I don't want that. Oof. Quick little fella. No, we don't want that. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Okay. Still don't want that. Nope. There we go. Not super concerned about a super secret room. Got it anyway, just in case. Yeah, nothing we really want. So that's gonna do it for this run. And here we are with the next. So we're back to basement 1. You can see we still have absolutely everything. And we're gonna steamroll yet another Mom's Heart kill. Absolutely not. Sad Bombs is gonna be great because we have Brimstone. Sad Bombs, I'll show you here. When your bombs blow up, they blow up in a burst of your tears with all of your tear effects. Take the Emperor. Probably be better than the stars. You have access to the general outline of the map. Because of a treasure map, I believe it was called. Since we're on another run, we can actually donate to our machine even more. We can get up behind it. We won't have to hold the keys. No, okay. Guess we'll walk into it. Quite a lot in there. Don't need glowing hourglass. One shot for Monstro here. Gonna very gratefully take old bandage. That's gonna give us more HP drops. Demon Tail. Got Judas. Only showing those because we are just now being registered as leaving the previous floor for some reason. But yes, we do get Judas for killing Satan, which is the most important part of today. Judas is one of the strongest characters in the game. I'll probably make a video explaining why I think characters are, you know, as strong as they are or weak as they are at some point, but I feel like that's a pretty covered topic. And no, machines do not typically operate this quickly, but I have a mod called Time Machine that saves me some time from having to use the machine. Not sure if you're following there. Makes it so that if you press into machines, they finish quicker. Normally you'd be sitting there watching them load your reward. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm trying to spend my money. One of those things I think should be in base Isaac to begin with. stupid damage, but again, who cares? We cannot lose. Need I repeat it again? Unlocked a new floor variant. Gonna get another piece of speed ball. Gonna get a little horn, and why not? I'm not worried about our HP at all. We did see Little Horn yesterday, I believe. Or maybe the day before. Take the soul heart, why not? Don't really need it, but feels nice. Don't want that. But we will pick it up. Just so we can say we did. I will blow up the arcade. Sun rays on her little face. Isaac has broken his back. When we get a particularly large floor like that, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Emperor. I don't feel like going through all that. HP. You can typically kind of infer where your item rooms and shops are going to be based on where your boss room is, which under normal circumstances is not very useful, but if you can get to your boss before the others, then hey, it'd be nice. Don't have any money to buy Sharp Plug here, but we also don't need it, so not super concerned. Gonna move on. Tammy's head is, like mentioned before, I think a couple of days ago, we saw it as well, going to let us release a big circle of our tiers. Normally it's not super great, but if your tiers are like this, then it is super great, and especially because it's a one-room charge, so basically a free room clear in most cases. It pays itself off on one room clear. Why not? We'll pick up Mega Bean just for the sake of picking it up, and then put it back down. Reed is gonna get one shot. Boss room's gonna be down here. See? Told you. No purpose for Hangman, we already have flight. No purpose for the boss. We can get another Devil Deal. And we will take everything. The black powder there, if you make a circle on the ground, will make a pentagram in the circle that does damage. Don't have a lot of need for it, but we can be extravagant. Isaac's mother does not love him. Thinking our boss room is this way. This would be the most complicated route, I feel. Still don't want these trinkets. Although I wish the one we had would start working. Was correct. Wow, got multiple procs of Little Horn all at once there. They get our Devil Deal again. What's better here, having Horror or having Rotten Baby to get conjoined? I think Rotten Baby will be better in this case, this very rare case. We don't quite have enough HP to play with to get both. Gonna absolutely relish the opportunity to get card reading. See if we can get some more coinage here to play that. Could have saved it for a Devil Room, but hindsight is 20/20. Which we have on this run. 20/20. The item. Get it. I will take both of these just to prove we don't need them.
Experimental pill.
We got 2 decent effects from that. That was like a perfect room to show off conjoined. Mind you, we are shooting 2 beams 3 times. And with Tammy's head, we're doing that many times. We're gonna play the boss trap room in here because we cannot lose. We're invincible like a teenager. Black powder took care of it, and we were immediately taken out. We may not be able to lose, but we may be able to get taken out of the boss trap room. Didn't get any other rewards. Don't really care about that right now, honestly. We will take scatter bombs, and I guess we're getting both. Didn't realize that. Okay. Let's see if we can play this machine out. Doesn't look like it. Not too interested in playing with us. Card reading is going to give us a pathway directly to Mom. Don't really care about that item room enough to waffle around this giant floor looking for it. Gonna get a massive tears up from bar of soap. What's good about bar of soap is that it breaks the tears cap. I think we explored that before. Gonna get a secret room entrance. Get the Smiling Friends guy. Wow. Wow. Our bombs are absolutely broken now. It doesn't look like Tammy's head is using conjoined, but it really does not matter. We have 30 of these bombs that are going to clear any room we walk into. It wouldn't matter anyway because we could do that with our tears, but... Something's wrong. It's not going to do anything, but I'm kind of tired of carrying it. More speed that we will not be able to make use of. I would like to take that just for Leviathan, but I'm struggling to remember what Leviathan actually does. So I'll take Headless Baby instead. At Krampus. Buddy in a box. Gonna be no treasure room on this floor because we're in Womb now, so we can safely move on. Not a 2-hour run like I anticipated because we just kept picking up more and more and more stuff. So what's even the purpose? I mean, go straight through every room. Gonna get 2 Eden tokens today. Yeah, we're not getting any mileage out of our trinket, so I'll go ahead and take another one. I have no idea why it's not working at all, but we are kind of flirting with disaster with the HP now, since we do believe we are invincible, because of course we are. Of course we are. No, we are capable of dying still, contrary to popular belief. It's just very unlikely, especially with that sun card. Why not? Speed up, shot speed down. So, just shot speed down. Because our speed is capped already. Fine by me. I'm gonna go ahead and use the sun. Know what we can find where the boss room is for certain. I will go check out this vault. They have something interesting for us. You can see there, Bighorn did actually grab and delete that turret for us, which is just another reason why he is a very good effect. We would normally take Ace of Spades, but so close to the end, we're not going to be getting enough room rewards for it to even matter. See, we're already getting mileage out of the burn there. Ooh, little spider. Scared me there. Mom's heart is going to go down in about 5 seconds. And that'll be that. So we didn't get to see the animation for unlocking rubber cement because we went on to the next floor, but we will for this item. I don't recall what it is. Maybe Transcendence? Yeah, Transcendence. Don't worry, it's not as ominous as it looks. Transcendence is a noose. Of course, Isaac uses it and gets flight. Got some new challenges. And today was very, very fruitful because we have gotten Cain and Judas, who are the two strongest base game characters in the long run. You know, Azazel can get weak as you go along, but no. These guys have the sustain we will need to keep this win streak of 1 up. So we are definitely looking forward to that. I believe we'll start with Judas. So look forward to that. I definitely will be. And I will see you tomorrow when we can do that.